GNT show is intended for mature audiences. Parental discussion is advice. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Shall we just start right off the bat with a Las Vegas update?
Are we still talking Vegas, right?
We are.
Talking about Vegas.
Yes. You're coming to Vegas, right? Star Trek Las Vegas may take place every August, but on this show...
This is where we hang out the rest of the year.
Exactly.
The crew has been fatigued now from so many months in space, and they need to take a break. The landing party has been down to check out the terrain while the crew gets ready to play. They say there's only plant life living on this lovely rock, but a rodent up here's wearing a vest.
Hey everybody, it's Terry from the GNT Show, live on the floor of the Star Trek Las Vegas Convention in 2015 49th anniversary. Oh, that's awesome.
That's my name.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Lieutenant J.
J? That's awesome. Well, with us is Lieutenant J from TNG, the wonderful Tracee Cocco. Thank you so much for coming. And we're bringing it. Did I pronounce the last name incorrectly?
Nope.
Okay, good. I want to make sure I had it right. Most everybody would remember you as being on the bridge of the Enterprise D during TNG, as well as in other more important shots as a background character. But our stories, and everybody knows our show, and that is our stories about character and about how it's not always about the main character, that the supporting characters mean so much. And tell us a little bit about your experiences being on TNG, what was part of your duties, and how does that work, being an actress doing what you were doing?
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, to start, you want to know how I got on the show? Okay. I started out on Baywatch when it first started. Then Baywatch got canceled, right?
Right.
So at the time they got canceled, I got an audition for another 48 Hours with Eddie Murphy. And that was on the Paramount lot. And I had a little part in there. Well, somebody from Star Trek saw me on the lot and came up to me and said, you need to go up and talk to Mary Howard. Okay, she was the producer. And so I did, and went to the audition, got on the show. Then Baywatch got picked up when they hired Pamela Anderson. So then that's how this whole thing started, and I was on TNG for 7 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but Michael Westmore, god of makeup,
yes,
had me do 12, I'm not kidding, 12 different aliens, which I was on Deep Space Nine and Voyager. So as long as, I was playing Lieutenant J on TNG, I was also doing Voyager and Deep Space Nine as different aliens.
Oh my God, how fun!
Yeah. Then Mary Howard would send me to private special parties, maybe as because I was a Ferengi, I was a Borg, I was Wolf Dog, but at the time they called it Dog Face Boy, but I kind of came up to me because it looked like a wolf dog,
right?
And that's how it all started with Michael Westmore. He gave me a chance to do Wolf Dog because he would have guys do it, and he goes, I want to give you a chance to do it, and I brought it to life so much. He started making all these other aliens for me to do. So I was in a lot of games. Okay.
That's really cool.
Yeah, very cool. And then Star Trek, got canceled. Then they went to the movies. I was in the first 3 movies. And in the first movie, I'm flying the ship, get blown out of my chair by the Klingon sisters, and then Marina takes my spot in the chair, and that's when the ship crashes.
Right.
So, like, every con, we have a thing going on between her and I.
Oh, funny.
So that was a hoot. So, yeah. And then from there, I did the other 2 movies.
Well, it's so funny because, and I don't mean that I mean it in a very serious way, and that is, so many people think that working actors and actresses are the ones who are in the lead roles, and they don't understand that so many people can have a sustaining career, a sustained career doing things that aren't necessarily in the front of the camera as the central point. point all the time. It's possible to make a living doing it if you're willing to work around it.
Oh,
correct?
yeah. I was on there 7 years, and I'm telling you, it was the best thing in my life that ever happened. And then Jonathan Franks gave me the name by accident.
Right.
When we were filming.
By the way, our listeners, she has a beautiful Delta tattoo on her wrist with Lieutenant J as her character's name. It's a beautiful tattoo.
And I got this one, communicator one.
That was the next gen communicator, right?
That we did, and I did my first stunt. That's why someone said when I was at a con, why don't you have that, a tattoo and your name? And I was like, oh my God. So I did, and I put it this way so when I'm waving, people can see it instead of the other way.
That's so great.
Yeah.
It's so great.
It's so cool.
So he accidentally he just gave you a name.
Yeah, because I think he was just supposed to say Lieutenant JG, and he said Lieutenant J, and it stuck. And then I've been in the blooper. I don't know if you've seen the blooper of him chasing me down the hallway.
That's the one that I know everybody knows you from.
Oh my God.
Because it's the cutest thing ever.
Oh, I love it. He's and I'm running. Well, we did that just now today.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I haven't seen these guys for like 10 years.
Oh my God.
And they had me come under the rope, and people were looking at me like, what?
Oh,
yeah.
awesome.
And then I got a booking agent. I've been to London, Germany, and Australia.
Lovely.
And this is my first time here at Creations, and I love it.
Are you having a time of your
I
life?
want to come back
I'm
the time.
so pleased. Well, you are always welcome to come back. And I have to ask you, do you have any current projects that you're working on?
Right now, no, but doing a lot of mingling right now, so we'll see what happens.
We're our listeners are the best in the world.
Oh, you guys got to make it happen. All you got to do is the fans are it, babe. I'm telling you, thank you guys for everything, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even be here.
Well, I have to say, it's really fun to be able to meet somebody who's been able to make such a wonderful life out of something we all love.
Oh, yeah.
And that you still seem to love it.
I love it. I love doing these. I love people. I have a lot of energy. I mean,
you have no idea. She's so awesome. I'm getting hyped for her. It's awesome.
So, yeah, I love it. I mean, by the time I get home on Monday, I will have no voice.
Well, I appreciate the fact that you're putting out for the fans in such a high energy and fantastic way. It's truly noticeable on the floor of the convention, and we thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Tracee Cocco, you're just a doll.
Thank you.
You guys, she's the huggable, sweetest, funniest, lovable. I want to hug her.
Thank you.
So thanks so much for joining us.
And this is my URL if they want to know.
Yes, anything.
Capital LT, capital JAE.com is my URL. I don't even know what that means. I'm stupid on that stuff, but
you did a really good job. And you know what? That link is going to be in our show notes, everybody. So if you were listening to this in your car, which a lot of our listeners do,
drive careful.
You can go home, come back to GNTshow.com, pull up the thing, and then to the show notes, we'll have the link to LieutenantJ.com. Awesome.
Thank you.
Take care and have a great day.
Thanks, you guys.
Live long and prosper.
Music for the GNT show is provided by Warp 11, Andrew Allen, Grethor, and 5 Year Mission. This has been a Busy Little Beaver production.
Some dude walks out, proceeds to explain what it's all about. I sure want to leave. I think you'd agree, but we cannot leave till we find out what it's all about. It's all make-believe, nothing is permanent down here. It's just an amusement park. Bones is now alive, so it's okay for him to say, I'm a doctor, not a shish kebab. Apparently it's okay if we trust an unknown race who can read any one of our thoughts. So be careful what you wish for in this land of dreams come true, 'cause you just